Blue is still broody. We need to get her out of the coop. Quit being so broody, Blue. Oh yeah, gotta love the eggs. Oh yeah, these are beautiful eggs. I love collecting eggs. They're just so nice looking. And they're so clean. The eggs are so clean in here because we do the deep litter method. And it keeps it to where any poop just kind of gets put down in the straw. We got some girls laying eggs in the nesting boxes as well. All right, let me go put all these eggs away and we'll get to the garden work today. What's up guys, Rich at Rivera Urban Homestead. It is Saturday, February 13th. Very cloudy day, but pretty mild. It's in the 70s, a little bit of wind. As you guys know, as maybe most of you know, I'm from the country. I grew up in Colorado. Boy, it's getting windy. Hopefully you can hear me. Grew up in Colorado in a little town, like 300 people out in the eastern plains. I was close to the bigger towns, you could say, were Lamar probably, maybe Lyman, which is about an hour west of me, but I was just out in the middle of the nowhere, and out there all you did was farm work and play sports. And my sport was basketball. I played basketball my whole junior high school years, and the great thing is Tyler is playing basketball for the YMCA, so every Saturday we've been having games. Again, we had a game just now this Saturday, and what a great team we have put together. They're doing really good for 7-8-year-olds. We whooped them, and I know they don't keep score, but I keep score because I want my kid to know losing and winning and dealing with both of them, not just this, oh, there's no score, everyone wins. That's bullcrap. But anyway, so just a great time. I'm one of the coaches on the team, and I love it. I love being back in the gym and just the basketball in your hand. I don't know, it's just kind of natural to me because I was in the gym a lot playing ball back in the days. He had scored today. He scored the last 3 games in a row. He scored points. He stole the ball a few times. It was a great time. I love playing basketball with him, and I love watching him play. Okay, but anyway, the first thing I want to do today, guys, is I want to just take you through a harvesting of the square foot garden and how I process it and how I store my greens. Let's go out to the garden. Let's get to harvesting. You know I harvest all the outer leaves and let the plant keep growing. That way you can continually harvest. Let's go out there and see how it's looking out in the square foot garden bed. Okay, before we harvest salad, I'm going to eat some leftover T-bone steak and eggs for breakfast first. I need that energy. All right, I'm done with breakfast. Let's go harvest the garden. Take a look at this square foot garden, guys. Wow, so much stuff growing. My bok choy totally bolted. We're gonna feed that to the chickens today. But look at all the lettuces. My cilantro is huge. I gotta top it. This tomato plant that I didn't even plant is growing and actually has a lot of tomatoes on it. There's a little set of tiny ones. Look at the beets. The beets are looking really good. Looks like we're starting to get some down there, so that's nice. The red Russian kale is looking amazing. Back there, the dinosaur kale. The beans are starting to flower again, but look at this oregano. Or I'm sorry, cilantro. Look at the flowers, how pretty. Yup, this square foot garden bed is looking great. Look at how much lettuce we got down here. Okay, I'm gonna harvest all the outer leaves of the bok choy, the lettuces, the kales, and even some beet greens, and that's going to be our salad. We even got some carrots growing here, and we got some green onions starting to grow. More little tomatoes, and some more over there. More carrots. And the cucumbers have been getting the downy mildew on them, so I've been spraying them with milk and water mixture to help with the bacteria, help with the mold. But in the inside it's looking bad, but the outside of the bed is looking pretty good. They're growing, they're flowering, and they're starting to tie up to this bamboo stake here. So we'll see. That is a big bowl of salad, guys, and we still have tons left in there. This square foot garden has done great this season. Doesn't look too bad over that way, but look what's coming in. Oh yeah, it's dark. It's dark. We're about to get rained on, it looks like. Anyway, we'll go process the salad that we harvested, and we'll go do it in the garage, because I was going to do it out here, but it would probably all blow out of the bowl because it's getting windy out. Hi girls. Did Blue go back inside already? Dear Lord, that chicken. His legs are going to get weak, going to get lazy. Anyway, let's go in before the rains come. Ooh, it feels nice out. Okay, well that dark cloud just went past us, no rain, no nothing, so I'm just coming out here to process the salad. Basically all I do, guys, is just kind of tear it up with my hands. I don't use scissors. Just take it, tear it up. The kale has that big stem in it. I leave this for the chickens. I leave this for the chickens to eat. All these cool different varieties of salad we have here. Lettuces, kales, beet greens. Oh yeah. Purple bok choy. That's awesome. Get those different colors in there. You know, I've been asked by quite a few people, why do I garden? It's hard, it's sweaty, a lot of work involved, takes time to process the food, takes time to grow it, but to me it's my meditation. That's what I do to relax. And I love the process. I love planting seeds and watching them come out of the ground and flourishing and growing up into edible food. And it is a little process. It does take time. But I tell you what, this salad right here, you are not going to buy this at the store, and it will never taste this way unless you grow it yourself. The flavors are so fresh and deep that there's no comparison to store-bought stuff. There just isn't. You grow it yourself, you're going to appreciate it, and it's going to be healthier for you if you do it correctly. And that's it, guys. That's how I process my salads. Let me go give this to the chickens. I'll be right back. But yeah, like I said, to me gardening is a great process. It's a great learning experience. It's great exercise. It's healthy for you. You're out in that nature. You're out in the sunlight. You're getting your vitamin D. You're moving around. You're turning, you're twisting, you're lifting, you're exercising your body. And in turn, look at this. That smells like a great fresh salad. Nothing you're going to find in the store. All right, let's go wash it up real quick, throw it in the salad spinner, and get it stored in the fridge. Hi Molly, is this a good video so far? Are you learning something? Do you like to garden too? Yeah? Good girl. Anyway, everyone's watching TV inside. It's kind of loud, so we're going to just wash it right out here. No big deal. So here's a great investment if you are a gardener, is a salad spinner. You basically put the wet salad in here, close it up, and then you use this trigger here, and it spins. And it spins all the moisture out. Then you stop it with this brake, boop, and you take your salad out, and it's pretty dry, so it's a good thing to have. So this is how we're going to do it. Okay, so I put some water in here. We're going to take this, throw some of the salad in there, submerge it, just kind of wash it up a little. It doesn't need washed that much because we don't use any sprays. We don't use pesticide or herbicide or nothing like that, but there might be little bugs in here or just eggs or something, so we still want to wash it. But that's about it. Throw it in here. Give it a couple of good spins. Take it out. Pretty dry and a lot of water comes out. You see how much water is in there? That was all on the salad. But we're going to put it right back in there and reuse it. And what I use is a big Ziploc bag. I put paper towel in it. I line one side of it. It just keeps the moisture out of there so it doesn't get like moldy or anything or wilty. It seems to keep it fresh longer in my eyes. You guys store it the way you want, but this is just how I do it. So you put that in there. Now that is a big bag of salad. This is going to last us quite a few days. Just throw it in the fridge. Like I said, I like to put that paper towel in there to absorb moisture. But seal it up. Seal the bad boy up. I take a little bit of the air out of it, kind of squeeze it a little. Boom. Look at that. Now that's a bag of greens, guys. Fresh. And I still have some left. I'm going to give this to the chickens. They got to eat fresh too. Fresh greens for the chickens equals fresh, healthy eggs for us. Eat it up, babies. Just harvested, nice and fresh. That big black cloud just rolled past, and now it looks like we're going to get some blue skies for the afternoon, maybe some sunshine. Oh yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. Aren't these cool? These are the bok choy flowers. It's getting a little too warm for that green bok choy. It bolted pretty quick. Happy Valentine's Day, girls. There you go. Get those flowers. Eat them up. Yum, yum. Haha. Pretty tasty? Heck yeah, they are. You're welcome. Next thing on the agenda is I want to start some seeds. I want to do some peppers. I just found these Jimmy Nardello Italian. These are older seeds, but we're going to try and see if we can germinate them. Red Marconis, this is an old packet too, but let's just try and germinate some of the old ones. Purple jalapenos, why not? Aha, poblanos. That's the one I wanted to try and germinate for sure. Oh, here we go. My favorite tomato, the Cherokee Purple. We're going to try and get some of those rolling. Alright, so Cherokee Purple, Purple Jalapeno, Poblano, Red Marconi, and Jimmy Nardello. Let's go over to the side of the house by our little table and seed it up. Alright, so here we are on the side of the house. I've never used this table to start seeding up some pots, so we're going to use these pots right here. And I have so many pots to use, guys, but these are pretty good. They'll be able to stay in here for a little bit longer than the smaller little cells. And we got all of our seeds right here. So let's get rolling. So I just got some of our soil that we took out of that one raised bed we had to move. I mixed in a little bit of compost with it, and that's it. We're just going to fill these up. Kind of pack them down a little. I'm going to leave a little lip in there so we can fill them up with water and it doesn't pour out over it. So we don't need to overfill them. Alright, let's start with the Cherokee Purple. I'm going to make 2 holes in each. I'm going to put 2 seeds in each hole. So that's 4 times that it can try and germinate these old seeds. Doesn't have to be too deep. I just used a little chopstick to make a little hole. So 2 per hole. I hope these germinate. I really like Cherokee Purples. If they don't, we might have to buy a new seed packet. Okay. Then I just grabbed a little popsicle stick, put C purple. 213 is when we planted them. Now we know what they are. Moving on to the next one. Little baby worm out of the compost pile. Let me go put it back in there. That's always a good sign to see some baby worms. Alright, 2 in there. 2 in there. It's so beautiful out today. The sun's shining again. We got the birds going nuts out here, the wild birds. This is fun. Sowing seeds in my little side garden table that I've never used yet. We built this a while back too. Never been out here. And we're going to just try and let them grow right here on this table for now and see how it works. I've never tried to germinate seeds out here. They're normally directly in the bed, or I do them inside under grow lights, but it's warm enough now. I'm definitely not getting any freezes, being I don't freeze here. Okay, now we'll just water them in. One way you can know if your pots need watered is pick them up when they're empty, when they're dry, feel the weight. Water them real good, let them get saturated, pick them up again, and then you can feel the difference, and you can kind of judge if you need to water or not. They'll get quite a bit of sun right there. This is the south side of the house, so the sun comes up right here. So this is all, they'll have sun all the way until it gets here, and then in the real heat of the day, it'll be shaded, and then toward the end of the day they'll get more sun. So that's a good spot for them, I think, to germinate. Okay, so there we go. We have 4 different peppers and 1 other tomato variety in here. Oh, check it out as we're walking by. Look at our pea plants. Oh yeah, we're getting some peas now, guys. Nice little pea pods. Sweet. Also, we got some tomatoes growing here. That was the wild tomato plant that I didn't even plant, but it's looking beautiful. Got some tomatoes on it. Looking really nice. It likes it right here. That tomato has a lot of flavor. So I'm just spraying all my cucumber plants with, it's like 60% water, 40% milk kind of scenario. And the proteins and stuff in the milk combined with the sun is supposed to help with the downy mildew. So I've been spraying it for the last couple days, so we will see what happens. See if that makes a difference anyway. But milk and water. Alright guys, so that's a wrap. That was a good day today. We had a good basketball game this morning over at the YMCA. Me and you harvested all that salad, we processed it, we stored it, and then we planted some seeds for the summer. So it's looking up, man. We're doing good stuff. Now one thing we have to do is I got to figure out where I'm putting that raised bed and get it filled up and get it ready for the summer garden. So maybe next weekend we may be working out in the garden on how to plan the design, where we're going to put stuff. One thing I do is plant a lot of seeds, the peppers, the tomatoes. I don't know where I'm going to put them when they get bigger, so we got to figure out the design of the garden a little bit better than what I have it. We might be doing that next weekend. Right now I'm going to edit this, I'm going to get it all set up, and you guys will see it here in a little bit. So have a good rest of the weekend. Happy Valentine's Day, and we'll see you next week.